Adobe Captivate 5 interface looks very similar to most of the Adobe applications now. There's been a radical change in its appearance. The change is for the good though. It makes Captivate work similar to applications such as Adobe Photoshop. You'll also be presented by this welcome screen. The welcome screen on the left allows you to open any recently opened items. Also on the right, you'll have the opportunity of creating different types of Captivate projects, such as a software simulation, a blank project, and being able to bring in content from applications such as Microsoft PowerPoint. We'll look at these different types of projects later. Let's start by opening up an existing project. You can do this by either coming up to File, Open. It's got the usual keyboard shortcut of Command O or Control O, or you can use the Open option in the welcome screen, which we will do. Let's click on Open. Let's then navigate into folder 2 inside the exercise folder, and there's a file or a project already created called project.cptx. The .cptx is informing you that's a new type of Captivate file or Captivate 5, but you'll also see from the drop down menu we can open up .cp files from previous Captivate projects, or in fact Captivate templates, which are a nice way of allowing for standard output. Let's click on Open to open up the project. First thing you'll see is perhaps the main working area, and that is where you're going to add content in, such as images and text, to build each slide one at a time. So in fact we are looking at the very first slide. If you look in the film strip, you'll see there's a little thumbnail view of that slide, and you'll see all the existing slides. And if I were just to scroll down a touch in the film strip by clicking and dragging on this vertical scroll bar, you'll see there are 5 slides, and that's also mentioned up here as well. So you'll see I'm on slide 1, altogether there's 5 slides. Let's take a look again back at the main working area, and let's have a look at zooming in and zooming out. Now you'll notice that I can pretty much see most of my content for this slide, but let's have a look at the zoom options. If we come up to the zoom drop down menu, you'll see there's various numbers representing the various zoom levels. Let's have a look at, to start off with, 100%. This will show your content at 100% the way your final viewer will be seeing it. But you'll see that it doesn't all fit in because my screen, my monitor, isn't quite big enough. But if you can, always work at 100%. Or I could use best fit, which basically reduces the overall slide size so it all fits in as I'm working. And then you've got various other options such as 150, 200, 300%. Now with most of those zoom levels we've got keyboard shortcuts we can use. Let's take a look at those. Let's say I want to preview my project now at 100%. On the Mac I can press Command 1, or on the PC Control 1, and that will preview my project at 100%. Or if I do Command 2 or Control 2, indeed that will be 200%. Command 3 or Control 3, 300%. Command 4 or Control 4, 400%. Or I could use my various zoom options. I could press Command minus on the Mac or Control minus on the PC to zoom out, or Command plus or Control plus to zoom in. Really the main important ones here will perhaps be zooming in at 100%, Command or Control 1, or if your screen isn't quite big enough to display the whole content of your slide at 100%, press Command 0 or Control 0.